Into the Breach is a smart and rewarding tactics game that thrives on tight decision-making. Every turn feels important, with the game giving clear information so choices always matter. The battles are small in scale, but never shallow, as each encounter pushes creative thinking and planning ahead. The variety of mechs and squads keeps things fresh, and even short runs feel satisfying. Success comes from strategy rather than luck, making victories genuinely earned. It's a strategy game that respects your time while keeping you hooked. Blood is a refreshing mix of fast-paced action and charming style. The combat feels tight, rewarding quick reactions while still being approachable. There's a good balance between fighting, exploration, and light puzzle solving, keeping the pace engaging without dragging. The hand-drawn art gives every area personality, and the humor woven into dialogue and encounters keeps things fun. It's the kind of game that feels comfortable to pick up for a quick session but also easy to sink hours into. Simple in structure yet full of energy, it's consistently entertaining.
Enemies in style. Expand your arsenal.
Dreamscaper is an action roguelike game with a distinct waking or dreaming gameplay cycle. Players may explore the city of Reedhaven, form relationships, and acquire permanent enhancements to tackle bigger goals. The game blends permadeath and lucid abilities to create an immersive experience. Players encounter formidable bosses who represent feelings such as isolation, fear, negativity, and loss. The complex battle system rewards skillful play with a variety of weapons and methods. Path of the Teal Lotus invites players into a captivating world filled with engaging combat and rich storytelling. The game's lush environments and dynamic action keep the pace exciting, while the progression system adds depth to character growth. Exploration is rewarding, with secrets and challenges that encourage curiosity. The soundtrack enhances the mood without overpowering, making each moment immersive. This title is a rewarding journey for fans of action RPGs who appreciate thoughtful design and meaningful progression. Blasphemous is a dark, atmospheric action platformer with brutal combat and a deep, unsettling world. The pixel art is rich with detail, every frame oozing with eerie religious iconography. Combat is punishing but fair, rewarding patience and precision. The soundtrack perfectly complements the oppressive tone, enhancing each twisted corner of CV Stodia. Exploration is rewarding, packed with hidden secrets and lore that begs to be uncovered. A must-play for those who appreciate challenging gameplay wrapped in striking art and unforgettable world building. Sifu stands out with its intense, skill-based combat system that keeps players engaged from start to finish. The unique aging mechanic adds a fresh layer of strategy, making every encounter meaningful. The fluid animations and tight controls make fighting feel satisfying and rewarding. Each level offers a perfect blend of challenge and creativity, encouraging exploration and mastery. The game's art style and atmospheric soundtrack enhance the gritty, martial arts vibe, creating an immersive experience that fans of action and beat-em-ups will truly appreciate. Cassette Beasts invites players into a vibrant world where monster transformations and turn-based battles feel fresh and engaging. The unique mechanic of capturing creatures and mixing their abilities keeps gameplay exciting and strategic. Exploration is rewarding, with a colorful art style that brings the island to life. The story unfolds with plenty of humor and heart, making each encounter memorable. This game creates a delightful and refreshing take on the monster collecting genre that's hard to put down. Undertale is an indie RPG that immerses players in a compelling underworld full of colorful characters and heartbreaking storylines. Players will encounter a wide cast of animals, like the adorable skeleton sons, the hyperactive robot Metaton, and the endearing fishwoman Undyne. The game has a novel battle system, interesting plot and retro-inspired visuals, allowing players to explore topics such as love, friendship, and the repercussions of their choices. The decision to unleash anarchy or demonstrate mercy and compassion. Persona 4 Golden delivers a heartfelt journey packed with mystery, friendship, and unforgettable moments. The small-town setting feels alive, filled with quirky characters and daily choices that actually matter. Turn-based battles are fast and fun, with stylish animations and a satisfying fusion system. What truly stands out is the emotional storytelling, funny 1 minute, deeply moving the next. The pacing, the music, the atmosphere, it all clicks in a way few games manage. This is a story worth experiencing, one that leaves a lasting mark long after it ends. Raging Loop weaves an intense psychological mystery wrapped in layers of folklore and suspense. Its story-driven gameplay keeps the tension high as each death reveals more of the chilling truth behind the village's cursed ritual. Characters evolve in meaningful ways, and choices carry real weight, encouraging replays to uncover every angle. With sharp writing and an atmosphere thick with dread, it's hard not to keep digging deeper. A gripping tale that rewards curiosity with rich storytelling and unexpected depth. SteamWorld Dig 2 is a brilliantly crafted platformer that blends exploration, mining, and light RPG elements into an addictive loop. The visuals are vibrant, with a steampunk flair that oozes charm, and the soundtrack perfectly complements the atmosphere. Controls feel tight and responsive, making every descent into the underground world a joy. The story is surprisingly engaging, and the progression system keeps upgrades rewarding. It's easy to lose track of time while digging deeper, uncovering secrets, and mastering clever puzzles. A polished and deeply satisfying experience. Iconoclast Times is a clever mix of action and puzzle solving that rewards patience and curiosity. The story has more heart than expected, with characters that feel grounded even in a wild setting. The platforming is tight, and the wrench mechanic keeps things fresh while puzzles encourage creative thinking without dragging on. Boss battles stand out, each one pushing you to learn patterns and stay sharp. It has a steady flow, never overwhelming but always keeping you engaged. This is the kind of game that sticks in your mind after you put it down.
Nostalgaia needs something new. And they go.
The Last Hero of Nostalgaia is a satirical action-adventure game set in a pixelated atmosphere. Players take on the role of a hideous pixelated hero, fighting mindless townsfolk and a sardonic narrator. The game has a hard yet equitable fighting system, complete character customization, distinctive battle gear, and a rich mythology. It has a twisted and wicked story, online co-op capabilities, and a variety of armor and weapons with distinct backstory and qualities. The game is situated in a dark and cruel environment, with every round bringing players closer to death.
The Last Hero of Nostalgaia.
Worldless is a mesmerizing blend of stylish turn-based combat and fluid platforming, wrapped in a minimalist, dreamlike world. Its combat system feels fresh, rewarding precision and timing with satisfying flow. The visual design is hauntingly beautiful, abstract yet emotionally resonant, and the ambient soundtrack deepens the sense of mystery. There's a poetic rhythm to its storytelling, conveyed more through mood and motion than words. Every encounter feels like a puzzle to solve, and the game respects your intelligence while quietly dazzling your senses. Adore is a monster taming action game in which players control and summon creatures. The game allows players to customize their characters based on the creatures they catch, each with their own set of powers. Players can experiment with various playstyles and unleash tremendous combinations. Players may engage in real-time combat, avoid assaults, and gather animals on the move. The synergy system enables players to maximize the potential of their animals. Expeditions to find Draknar statues endow the monsters with exceptional abilities. Velocity 2X is a spectacular sci-fi adventure that mixes fast-paced gameplay with an exciting plot. Lieutenant Kai Tana, a former test pilot, is kidnapped by an extraterrestrial civilization and must utilize her newly acquired talents and the ship's teleportation ability to save the universe. The game depicts a neon future with stunning visuals and an exhilarating techno music. Players may explore over 50 dynamic levels, each increasing in speed and challenge. The game is highly replayable, and speedrunners may compete on ranked online leaderboards. Paper Cut Mansion is a roguelite horror game set in a papercraft universe. As Toby, a police detective, you investigate the estate floor by floor, gathering evidence for your evidence board. The game has a dark and suspenseful tale, high replayability mechanics, permadeath, different AI for each enemy type, logic puzzles, collectible upgrades, and customizable equipment. Each run lets you to create your playstyle by obtaining new skills and equipment, resulting in unique setups. Beginning in the Neocortex dimension, you will face difficulties, riddles, and surprises. TOEM is a delightful little photo adventure filled with peaceful exploration, clever moments, and relaxing vibes. Each region is distinct, filled with fun characters and creative puzzles that encourage curiosity. The black and white art style adds a cozy touch, while the camera-based gameplay feels fresh without being overwhelming. Its humor is light, and the objectives never feel like a chore. With a short runtime and no pressure, it's a calm journey worth taking, perfect for anyone needing a break from loud or stressful games.
But it's not actually a knife.
No. Tangle Tower is a chilling mystery game in which a famous artist is discovered dead under unexplained circumstances. The primary suspect is a frightening figure shown in an artwork clutching a knife. The tower is a character, with twisting hallways and hidden rooms that echo previous secrets. The grounds around the tower are alive with whispers of the past, with each bloom and shadow revealing a clue to the mystery. As you explore the gardens, you'll come across vocal and animated individuals, each with their own motivations and secrets.
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you
Swordship is a futuristic arcade shooter game that defies traditional boundaries by requiring fast decision-making and intelligent evasion. Players can change the direction of the conflict and turn opponents against themselves. The game includes ship powers, risk-reward upgrades, and weather navigation. Players must choose between taking a chance by banking stolen containers for score increases or staying safe for passive improvements. The adrenaline-pumping music transports players to a dark, watery future, presenting an opportunity to become a beacon of hope for the banished. Daydream Forgotten Sorrow is a hauntingly beautiful puzzle platformer that tells an emotional story through stunning visuals and atmospheric sound design. Guiding the boy and his teddy bear companion feels intuitive, and the puzzles strike a satisfying balance between challenge and accessibility. The game's dreamlike world pulls you in with its melancholy charm, and the fluid animations breathe life into every scene. It's a short but impactful journey that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll, a heartfelt experience well worth taking. Protodroid DeLTA brings fast-paced action and vibrant visuals with a futuristic flair. The 3D platforming feels responsive, and combat is packed with energy, backed by a bold art style that makes each level pop. The soundtrack adds intensity, pushing each encounter forward. Characters are memorable, and the voice work adds real personality. With clever level design and satisfying upgrades, it keeps the pace engaging throughout. A strong pick for those who enjoy stylish movement and sharp sci-fi vibes. Mineko's Night Market is a compelling game that captures Japanese culture, emphasizing friendship, tradition, and an abundance of adorable cats. The game follows Mineko, a lively girl who relocates to a struggling island inspired by Japan, where the superstitious residents worship the sun cat, Nico. The locals are perplexed by strange appearances of Mineko, a once famous person. The game's goal is to solve the town's riddles and resuscitate it by allowing players to do daily activities, take on jobs, go on wacky excursions, and manufacture unique things for the weekly night market. Archvale is an engaging action RPG with a unique pixel art style and smooth gameplay mechanics. The game features a vast world filled with varied enemies, interesting weapons, and upgrades that keep progression rewarding. Combat feels dynamic and strategic, requiring careful timing and decision-making. The atmospheric soundtrack enhances the journey, creating an immersive ambiance. With its challenging yet fair difficulty and inventive design, Archvale provides hours of enjoyable adventure and thoughtful gameplay. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.